He quit a job that paid over $200,000 a year, started a business in a garage, and built the most powerful company on earth. Before Amazon ruled online shopping, before one-click buying existed, and before Jeff Bezos became one of the richest men in history, he was just a Wall Street executive with a crazy idea and everything to lose. In 1994, Jeff Bezos walked away from a high-paying job at a hedge fund. His boss thought he was insane. His friends warned him against it. To most people back then, the internet was still a joke. But Bezos saw something that others didn't. And that one decision would change the world forever. Jeffrey Preston Bezos was born in 1964. His biological father left when he was just a baby. Jeff was raised by his mother and his stepfather, Mike Bezos, an immigrant from Cuba who arrived in America with nothing but ambition. From a very young age, Jeff showed signs of an obsessive mind. He would dismantle electronics just to see how they worked, turned his parents' garage into his own personal science lab. He loved numbers, systems, and efficiency. At Princeton University, Jeff studied electrical engineering and computer science. He graduated at the top of his class and landed elite jobs on Wall Street. By his early 30s, Bezos was making over $200,000 a year, was set for life. But something bothered him. In 1994, Bezos came across a statistic that changed everything. Internet usage was growing at 2,300% per year. That number haunted him. Bezos asked himself a simple question. What business could I build that would still make sense if the internet exploded? His answer was books. Books had millions of titles. No physical store could ever carry them all. But an online store could. So Jeff did something terrifying. Quit his job. Jeff and his wife Mackenzie packed their car and drove across the country to Seattle. During that drive, Bezos wrote his business plan. They rented a house and turned the garage into their office. Amazon was born. There were no fancy desks. They used doors on sawhorses. Jeff built his own shelves. They packed all the orders by hand. In the early days, a bell would ring for every single sale, but it started ringing so often that Jeff had to unplug it. In 1995, Amazon launched as an online bookstore. In the very first month, they shipped books to 45 different countries, all from a garage. The late 1990s were brutal. Amazon lost money every single year. The media mocked Bezos. They said Amazon will never make a profit. They said online shopping is just a fad. They said Jeff Bezos is just burning cash. At one point, analysts predicted that Amazon had less than 2 years to survive. But Bezos didn't care about short-term profits. He cared about long-term dominance, while his competitors were focused on making money now. Bezos reinvested everything into growth, infrastructure, and the customer experience. He had one obsession: be so good that customers can't possibly ignore you. Amazon expanded beyond books, moving into electronics, clothing, everything. Then came the biggest move of all, Amazon Web Services, or AOS. Most people laughed. Why would a retail company start selling cloud computing? But today, Oz generates tens of billions in profit and powers a huge portion of the internet. Amazon Prime followed, bringing faster shipping, loyalty, and unmatched convenience. Amazon wasn't just a store anymore. It had become an entire ecosystem. Today, Amazon is worth over $1 trillion. Jeff Bezos became the richest man in modern history. From a garage startup to a company employing over 1.5 million people worldwide, it all happened because he took a risk when the internet was still a massive question mark. Jeff Bezos once said, "I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret it. But I knew the one thing I might regret is not trying." He didn't start with certainty. He started with curiosity. So if you're scared to begin, if people doubt your idea, if the future feels uncertain, just remember this. Amazon started in a garage, with doors as desks, and a man who is willing to bet on the future. Your idea might look crazy today, but tomorrow it could change the world. Thanks for watching. If you found this inspiring, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this one.